Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Today is July 9th, 2025. It is a Wednesday. Today, never thought I would be here on a Wednesday, but hey, here we are. What happened is my wife and I were talking. She asked, hey, what do you think of this Sphinx game? I was like, it's mid. She's like, it's kind of boring, huh? And I said, hey, like, we can replace that with a different game. We don't have to play it if you're bored with it. She's like, okay. But we did not have the list of available games ready, and so I had to choose what to play today. I was going to do Trails of Cold Steel 2, but like hard mode or something, because I'm curious about the other things we can get on the second playthrough. And actually started the PS3 too. PS3 is PS3. I'm like, let's just go with this. I think if I wanted to do the hard mode run of Trails of Cold Steel 2, I would do that on Wednesdays, but make it a whole entire thing. But we're not. So we're doing this. Where are we? We just spoke to the elder about the ship that passed over at the night, and we are going to talk to the kid about it. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to try to find the kid. Last episode, we just did like a lot, actually. Really, we just did a lot of side quests. That's about what we did. Night chickens. That's sad. God, what about your wife and son? This is just so boring, huh? Oh, flowers are here. Were they there before? I don't remember. Either way, everyone, it is 5 minutes past half hour. You know what that means. That is time for the first sip of the day. This is when we as a community come together into one physical action that makes us feel more like a community, and that physical action is cheering, which means y'all need something to drink. So if y'all could go and grab your favorite drink of choice, and whether that may be coffee, tea, beer, water juice, complete papaya juice, watermelon juice, infused one, infused milk, infused coffee, mixed berry juice, chai tea, lemonade, scotch, gin, whiskey, rye, rum, bourbon, brandies, Bailey, gypsum, cognac, wine, champagne, moonshine, absinthe, sake, or vermouth. Everyone cheers. This is super full for making it through another day. I can't really cheer this ISO. Cheers. Oh my god. Clink. That's the word. Oh my god. That's better. Okay. Let's go find these damn children. Where's Louis? That's his name, right? So that's how you pronounce his name, Louis. Where are you, buddy? This way? No, that's a squeaky PSP. Unless he went over to the abandoned mine. I didn't think about that. And then doodle doo doo. awesome. Look at all the recipes we're learning. This is so cool. I see. That's why. No, we have 10 of everything right now, so we don't need any ingredients. Listen, where the fuck is this kid? Then call him an hour earlier. Or make lunch an hour later. Of course, you know, you can argue she doesn't have to change her schedule to match his. Ah. That sucks, I'm sorry. Where in God's name are you? That's what they always say. Okay, I guess we'll just do the old just follow the right side of the road. Can't lead us wrong. Okay, that's the elder. If I talk to the elder and say we can't find Louis, is that gonna be okay? Never mind, he should be somewhere in the village. Village, everybody. Unless, of course, he's hiding in a house or behind a house. He's been hide and seek. I don't know, man. Louis, get your ass out here, please. That's the moonlit path. We've already been in here. It's the restaurant. Those are the gates. So I've been in all the houses? There you are. Oh, I haven't seen you around before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers. You mean like agate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my stuff? Still, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway. Are you Louis by any chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. You said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw 2 shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You said you saw 2 shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too, kind of like mom leading a kid. 2 shadows, 2 sizes. That's consistent with the airliner and the Sky Bandits airships, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the 2 shadows just kept on flying north until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village. It leads to an old septum mine, which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me. I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Oh, enough of that. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're gonna prove it. Really? Darn straight, you just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay, you're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Yeah, let's go. Damn it. It's like, let's freaking just do this out of memory, because this goes to the graveyard. I guess we're just gonna scour the trail, so I guess we're just gonna follow a wall, I guess. I was gonna say, we should be plenty powerful here. Considering how many level ups we did and how many orbmans we have, we should totally be able to wipe everything else with the off with just physical attacks.
Seems you came up short.
That's sexy to experience right there. Oh, really? Come on. There you go.
We're not done yet.
Now we have so much green. And no red. That's okay. Still and Joshua got all of the slots open that they can, so I'm fine. I'm not particularly concerned with opening up anyone else's slots at the moment. Hello, chicken. With your 3 damage.
That's that then.
And it's gonna be like
Let's
I
move
have
out.
like 60 something today, not 70 something. It's so nice. Did we get something special for being cool and shit? Petrify. No. So far, I haven't found a good need for MP. Like, it's out once or twice, but I've never been in a situation. I've rarely been in situations where I was like, oh, I need to make sure you don't cast magic. Okay, Josh was asking if CPU.
We're not done yet. Oh.
That's why I've been so quiet. It all makes sense now. Ooh, a crit too? Sure, I'll take this chance for a crit. Oh, you actually stoned someone. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I guess if you use Hurricane, it is, so I guess it's a 10%. It's 10% on every enemy, so a Hurricane could potentially do somebody. Okay, so we went through all that. Oh, hello. That's all I want. We did that. Time to go through here and just follow the road. Abandoned mine. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to the abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the amalgam mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means that there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated this place. You're probably gonna find any clues searching around, you're probably not gonna find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel air flowing out of here? When you say, out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp. You know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? That's certainly a possibility that he connects somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Okay. Just cause we'll follow the right side of this in case we encounter any treasure chests. And enemies are going to get a preemptive strike on us, or a surprise attack, as they like to say it in this world. So I was playing Shadowverse last night, and the most, I would say the most odd thing, I don't know the right word, but I played, I think, 4 or 5 games last night, and I lost all but the last one. But I won the last one just because the enemy was such a low, so far down on the ranking points that it was somewhat easy, or not as difficult. Which, you know, if someone is above you in rank points, makes sense that, you know, they're going to be harder to fight. But I'm not talking about how hard the fight was specifically. A tier bomb. I am error. Huh. It's that for the first 4 fights, I felt like I was always behind. Like I wasn't able to clear their followers fast enough. And I wasn't able to put enough followers on the board. There's a lot of stuff that was happening. It was really quite odd at how just I wasn't doing that well. Not how I wasn't doing that well, but because I couldn't seem to get enough followers out and I couldn't seem to destroy enough followers. Eventually, I think part of it is part of the reason I felt that way is because I was going first. Maybe, I don't know, but it just was sad because I'm like, I feel like I couldn't catch up no matter what I did. I couldn't kill people. I couldn't destroy followers. I couldn't get my followers out. I couldn't keep my followers out. I could only summon one at a time. It was weird. As soon as the end of the gauntlet, I'm like, I think one is I stopped using evolutions selfishly. It's like, oh, I'm in a thing where I'm like, I can use my evolution to make things work. Well, I'm not going to evolve somebody. I think that was one. I think the other is I was too focused on making sure at turn 5 I had this, at turn 7 or 8 I had this. Because I was doing fine before I started uber focusing on things. I don't know, man. It's something I'm gonna have to try and figure out. Eyes at the graveside, okay. So this is where you are, Elder Reason. Oh, it's you young bracers, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh, right. There's something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers did not check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. So, would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Ah, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Outer Horizon. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we could try and return the favor. If anyone we dealt with was cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. I guess we should rest up. Because of all the orbments we've equipped. It hath changed. Change RP. Oh, hey, that you. Is that you, Scheherazade? It's nice to see you again. I haven't seen you since last time you were here during your training. If it is Annalise, what are you doing here? Well, we had a request to exterminate a monster in this area. Oh, really? So how's your swordsmanship been coming along? Have you started mastering the use of that weapon? Let's avoid that subject right now. I'm still working on it. By the way, Scheherazade, are you here on a job for the guild? Yeah, something like that. The job's a little different from the one you're handling. Is that so? Well, this region has become more dangerous recently. Make sure to be careful. One more thing, Scheherazade. Fuck you. It seems I missed that request then, huh? I should go back. Should go back to Bose really quickly and just see what I can find. And it comes to like stuff. I don't know, man. Abandoned mine time, everybody. Whoa! What's up, Grandmaster Player? Why is this significantly zoomed out? Why is that so zoomed out? I won't get lectured by a bot. Thank you for your concern. It's good to see you in chat once again. Hope you're doing well. Attack, and don't look back.
That's that thing.
Let's move out. Get moving. That way. Cool. I need the beach tomorrow because it's so hot. Also, like, nah. Because the water here is so fucking cold. Unlike it is on the East Coast. Oh my, I had no idea the ocean water on the East Coast is warm until my wife told me. That was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Yeah, so the Pacific Ocean is always cold. It's a little bit warmer in the summer, but not by a lot. I don't know. I haven't been in the beach. I haven't didn't touch the Pacific Ocean in a long time. But it is cold as fuck. Not as bad as the Atlantic, but still. Oh. Okay, time to use some arts, I guess. I really need an AoE art. I should really consider getting an AoE art. Am I? I wasn't told that. Or Russia? Oh, Russia's where I want to go right now, but Canada seems cool. I wouldn't mind getting some free healthcare. There's 4 people here. I didn't see the 4th one. That would actually be super interesting to actually work at the North and South Pole, because I know that people work there. It exists. It'd be a neat little adventure. I mean, I could go to what's that other place? It's like Salvard, where you actually don't need a visa to live there. It's just really fucking cold. Like, it's cold originally. You leave your car on because you turn it off, it'll freeze. And then you can't start it again. That kind of cold. You'll join me, okay. Ah, you missed. Pew. Yep, you have an extremely high defense. Oh, I'm the boss now. I'm the boss. That's cool. I had no idea I was the boss, but I'll be the boss. I'll be the boss of us all. Boss and leader are 2 different things. Nope, arts. Ow, my hair. You know, I really had no idea how
Seems you came up short.
painful it was to get your hair stepped on until I got mine stepped on. Doesn't feel that good. Monster carapace. Oh my god, whatever. More monsters the better. No, I don't need tier. I need firebolt. You know what I should do? I should really buy that cool shot glass set and then just like serve milk, you know, like drink milk out of it or something. I don't know. It's 1. And that's 2.
Seems you came up short.
With their 2 experience points. Oh, wait, I thought you said I was the boss. Why are you making my decisions for me? Well, where was I when this decision was made, huh? Is there a coup going on? You want my position now? Fire. No, fire! Ooh, okay. That one. Okay.
Seems you came up short.
No fishing minigames. Another enemy for 2 experience. Oh, I see. I was skydiving, and y'all had a meeting that I was going to do the 48-hour stream, and then we decided for me. I see. We were all very nice for taking the decision away from me, so I didn't have to. So I could just worry about skydiving and enjoy that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I don't really love fighting music. They only like 1 to 2 experience, so it doesn't really help. But still, why not? God, can we get? I guess we can do those 2 with Hurricane. Why not? 48-hour stream. Do you know the longest I've stood was like 22-ish hours? Actually, no. Actually, around like 24 hours-ish. I think it was when I was going to India. That took forever. Speaking of India, when I stayed there, sat in the hotel. I can hear your room. And then just let me into the room. And they trusted me to pay when I left. Which is so different, you know, considering in America, it's no, you pay before you get whatever you want.
Seems you came up short.
Okay. You've changed your days off to Monday and Tuesday. Well, then we would have watched this on Monday. Us, I see. The other Grandmaster players, right? Yes. Okay. I mean, I'll join the company. My cats would love well, one cat would like the attention. The other cat would absconate? I don't think I can use that word. Oh, I mean, there's that too. There's that word too, I guess. Abscond. Leave hurriedly or secretly, typically to avoid detection of or arrest for an unlawful action such as theft. Abscond. I like to think of the people behind the chat as people. So that's why I don't say chat. I say viewers or the person's name because they're people. They're not chat, they're people.
Seems you came up short.
It says hello back in its own way. I got any. Ooh, man, it's bright in here, huh? Isn't that the quietest hill? It looks like we've hit the jackpot. Oh, we found it. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry up, will you? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be for strip mining. What is it, Cecilia? Come here, then. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yo, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to back these guys before they get away again. Oh, yeah. I forgot about what's that called when I know what movie you're talking about. It was. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real hard driver sometimes. So, well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Huh? The League of what? You bonehead. Why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now you look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had to run with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged for the hijack of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Shouldn't tell me that. Only three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? And that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Yeah. Oh my God. It's such an interesting movie concept because the person knew in his heart, it's like, this person is an AI, yet they sound real and they sound like a person who knows me, but it's AI, it's programmed. But at the same time, it's like, well, I was watching Battleship Yamato, and there's this one person who didn't like this like computer that they found because it was just a bunch of like tiny programs working in unison and running a lot of tiny bits of code to do stuff, so it didn't really have any feelings at all. But then the vice captain was like, aren't we that though? It's like, we also have a brain that's comprised of different parts that are all working in tandem to make us who we are. Are our feelings fake too? Like, they are the same as us. And like, oh my God, that's gonna be so cool. I think if in our lifetimes AI got to the point where we couldn't tell, and they had feelings and emotions just like us. I'm on a crit, so I'm just gonna use Sever on you right now. Don't want to waste that crit, and then Estelle's gonna be on a crit too. You want an AI girlfriend? I haven't seen this like AI. Oh, it's like an AI girlfriend. That'd be fun. I've seen those things where like, so like, you know, thing like, you know, yay tall-ish, I don't know how much you can see. Has like, you know, a hologram of a girl in it. I was like, that'd be fun. It'd be fun to have for a little bit. See how it works, see how it doesn't work. Oh my God, it's gonna take Estelle forever to attack. At least I'm not getting hurt for that much, so I'm okay with this. I didn't mean to attack you, but okay, that was the wrong one. That's okay, we'll attack you instead. Right, because like everybody, so marriage is cool and all, but all of my needs cannot be met by one person, just like how I cannot meet all the needs of my wife. And that's just how it is. I don't have like a fuckity fuck, just singles, I guess. And so I think just, I don't have an AI girlfriend to meet some of the needs that my wife can. I think it would be really cool. Just an interesting thing to try. You know, live in the future, right? Oh, actually, you can use your whip as an AoE, can't you? we go. What is it, Cecilia? Nah. I mean,
That's that then.
I think it can go both ways for both genders, regardless of gender, right? If somebody was married or were with somebody in a romantic relationship, then found an AI partner that they spend more time with, yeah, it makes sense that the person would be jealous. Oh, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Joe said I got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out. What is this? You've got to be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it later, bracers. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gone away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shahara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away, too. We've got time to kick ourselves over this, and there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. You sound like you should be a senior bracer. Well, at least we will be able to take back the airliner, so how about we go have a look? The passengers may be inside. In fact, there is the AI for Samsung. I was like, oh, I want that one to come out, and it didn't. I was so sad. You know, like, yeah, like if my wife came home with an AI boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever she wants and just spent all the time with that and ignored me, I'd be like, yeah, like, what the fuck? Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least, judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. There's Gemini. I think I have Gemini on my phone now. Do I? No, I do, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think they can understand emotions like that at the moment. Why were you yelling at that? Were you angry at it? Here's the lift car. It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. Wasn't it like Samsung Sue or something? No, Samsung Sam. Yeah. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were the other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Well, I'm not Joshua, so leave me alone. Hi, derivative. Miss. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Oh my god, that's so many floors. So like fucking nothing? Oh yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate that. I changed the power button to be shut off and instead of Gemini. Also changed what the double click was too. To go back to my phone, my camera. We checked it over, but it looks like nobody's inside. There's a high probability the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue's completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits in the airliner place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more efficient just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So, why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... I don't know what the right answer is. I did save. Is it? It's too different to land the orb. However, it doesn't account for the fact that they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 or 15 arc from here. In sort, a peculiar place of which only small aircraft like the Spy Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? Seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusion with the army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with their patrol ships. Now you're trying to tell me we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally thinking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugrun. We should be able to contact the Hawken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. That was the wrong answer. I'm glad we saved that was the wrong answer. I want to do the right answer. I opened up Gemini and was like, hello, Darren. I'm like, oh, you know me. It's like, technically not. You just got my name from somewhere, but still, you know, other people can do the same thing. They're like, oh, I see this person's name is Darren, so I'm going to say hello, Darren, and sound more personable. Okay, time to just quickly search everything again. And we'll be good. I mean, Inactive could talk back eventually. I haven't really programmed it. I haven't been worked on it in a while. The reason why I've been hooked on this Digimon project that I've been doing, so I haven't had time to program anything else. It's just it's mostly back to how it was in my pre-streaming days, like a while ago. Sans the point system. Doesn't have the point system, but it had something else mostly. And it's a little bit easier to program, but besides that, like, there's not much else to it. But I do know that I do want to improve Inactive Bot in the future. God fucking damn it. Darren, you're bad at this. There we go. Inactive Bot will be able to talk back eventually. Yes, that's exactly right. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. All right, yay, we got the right answer. I'm so excited. What's up, sweetie? This way. This way. Huh? What the heck? No, this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad, since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. What's up, Army? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What in the world is coming to? A woman and two kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? Hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. Huh. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you noticed the Sky Bandits. You notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute. How about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. All right, men, take them into custody. I know. Fuck General Morgan. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then jump. And if you are innocent, you will be saved. Then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to what we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at this moment, That may not be, but nah, this is my choice. This game is mine. She banned actually the Wednesday games. I was supposed to play Sphinx today, but it's too mid. Why not? You remember what this guy abandoned later? We fought in the old mindset, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I could bet that's what he meant, which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. If that's the case, we'll never get caught, which means we were the only ones that stood a chance at nabbing them. But now we're stuck here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you seem all to be in a bit of fix? Did you say something, Joshua? No. I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds like, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Oliver? You do remember my dulcet. Dulcet. It's often ironic, especially if sound sweet and soothing. Record the dulcet tones of your family and friends. Yes, the bell. Do you think we'd meet again in a place like this? It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. Now you're locked up in a place like this. What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? Don't sweat small stuff. Oh, what was that from? Oh, that was from Bravely Default 2. I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on the details of my tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Aunt Rose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. No, you don't have to feel bad for Oliver. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Oliver. Yet I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown into jail. Well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had the chef prepare. But the blood sauce which has been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, you only want to drink because I'm making it good. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you, but go on. I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay, 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, well, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too. So of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went somewhere in the neighborhood for 500,000 mira. 500,000 mira for just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Oliver? Oh, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Oh, its sweet selling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. Yeah, 500,000 mira. I don't know how to convert mira to US dollars. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, you know what this you know what this reminds me of? The woman who swallowed a fly. Just one thing begat another, which begat another, which begat another. I think that's how I use that word. And I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine. The restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. You've never heard that story? The woman who swallowed a fly? But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. Oh, if you give a mouse a cookie. I vaguely remember that one. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came flying in. And, well, one thing led to another, and here we are. I can't say another word about the strategy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a ZZZ and a ZZZZ. And even a certainly misheard idiot coming from your cell. I think she swallowed. I think the last one was a horse. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Are you even listening? Actually, I don't want his voice to be that low. I want it to be a bit higher. He's not gallant enough to have a voice that low. Hey, you three, get up. I'm tired. What's wrong? What? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Sweetie, do you remember how it ends? The last thing the woman ate? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. What's up, Mayor? Mayor Maybell. Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from the Maybell herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? She dies? Shit. I forgot she died. Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mentioned, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes. I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. In fact, we even met once you were just a baby. Now wait just a minute. Your personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassie's Bright the Bracer. The only Cassie's I know is from the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard of the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Bracer may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? How callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Oh, yes. I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advanced payment for the exquisite service that I was about to render. You're quite an interesting character. All right, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think I may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to at least be a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It looks like a stroke. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Ha ha ha! Please don't lay the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't recall. I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers and their work? Haha, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Fuck is a magnolia flower? Oh, there are those. Hold on. What do we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. So, are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work? Or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident my marksman in magic. But of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's kind of lying. That gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short of people power. Well, all right then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. So are you going to be okay with that? Of course, I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations for you are pretty much at the rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night... Oh, hey! Look at that! We're gonna meet Blue Blanc. I mean, Phantom Thief B. Blue Blanc. Fuck. Blue Blanc. I might just find that out. Last night, there was a large-scale burglary in the Boza South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital Factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, this was the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but that seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess that's what happens, it happens. Whether or not they get in our way, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you the king of the show? But I guess, yeah, the story of if you give a mouse a cookie fits much more with Oliver's story than the woman who ate a fly, huh? Good morning, Mom. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. We've received payment from Mayor Mabel for your investigation efforts thus far. Ooh. 6,000 plus 3. Fancy. Keep up the good work. Do anything else to report? No. What about here? Stolen ring. I was burglarized the other day and my jeweled ring was found to be among the missing items. It's quite valuable. So if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. I live in Bo's South Block. Okay. Should we travel and just see if there's other places to go? I guess we have to talk to everyone too now, huh? Do we? I guess we just talk to everybody. Now we have 4 people. Oh, right. Ordnance. Oliver, what do you got? Fucking nothing. HP. You already have an attack up, which is really cool. Impede 2, why not? No. We can't have a cyclical boss cycle. That sounds like a horrible idea. I guess we're going around talking to everyone, see if we can find something. It's a hotel. So I'm going to skip level now. I bet she would absolutely love that role, to be in charge of chat. Okay, we're not going to go to the south block yet. I already spoke to you. The chapel. Ding doodle ding 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 ding. Market time. One second. Oh no. Oh no. I just got to text some CVS. What? Whoa, 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 hold on. What? What? I don't think you went to that Rite Aid. A phone? I don't know. I don't know if about phones have a favorite. Anything good? You have so much money. I know that husband. Nokia's. Liberal News, Chapter 3. We get to read some news. You can talk to her, you know, buddy. Oh, flights have started. I bet everyone is happy the flights are back. A Galaxy S26 Ultra. Do we have that? No, I think we have a 22. I forgot what we have. Look how much money we have. We have so much. Can I buy 10 of these? Why not? We have 11,000 Amira. Why not spend some? There. Now I have the ingredients for days. That's already in the market. I guess we're going to go south to talk to that poison. Yeah, I think we have a 22. I need to go to South Market. Actually, there's two. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to the Antaros restaurant, did I? That's fine. Stuff happens all the time, buddy. You scream like something out of a nightmare. It's cute. And that's the Bracer Guild. Don't need to go there. You also need to read the book. Do 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 do. Dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum. I don't know. Maybe they're just here to be annoying. Who knows? Oh, well, thank you for thinking of me. It's the Cecilia. Phew. Okay, what was the thought? I guess we get to read a book, everybody. We get to read a book, everybody. Liberal News Issue 3. Break-in story, the Linde saga continues. Ransom request received. A Royal Army representative reports that the Gransel Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation and Liberal Royal Family alike have received letters claiming responsibility for the Linde accident. The criminals refer to themselves as the Kapua family and demand a hefty sum of money, rumored to be in the millions of Mira, to secure the passengers' safety. Who are the Kapua family? These so-called Sky Bandits are a group of marauders operating from Imperial airspace all the way to the Bose region. Their exact numbers are unknown, but they're believed to be around 24 strong. The need for cooperative efforts. With the incident quickly turning from search and rescue to hostage negotiation. Collaboration between the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild seems the best possible course of action. When questioned on the subject, a guild representative stated that the relationship between the two parties has seen worse times, but is still less than civil. Given this idealistic divide, a partnership seems extremely unlikely. Bose's mayor, Miss Maybell, has launched an independent investigation through the guild, but still laments that the Royal Army won't share their information. This is no time for jurisdictional disputes, she says. Both parties need to work together. Having inherited the mayorship from her late father at only 21, Mrs. Maybell is known as a very wise young lady. Whether or not either party will heed her advice, however, remains to be seen. Technology. Enter the RSL. At long last, this high-speed cruiser takes to the skies with rigging a whopping 42 args in length. The pride and joy of the Zeiss Central Factory has finally been completed and transferred into the stewardship of the Royal Guards. Watch out, do-batters! Although not airborne just yet, the RSL is scheduled for an operational test flight within the next few days, to the excitement of all involved. Due to the delay in its orbital engine development, however, only a basic performance evaluation will be conducted this time. Culture. The 100-Day War book review. 10 years have passed since the war, and I'm sure we all remember the endless reports of casualties and destruction, making an objective assessment of events a ludicrous proposition. That's exactly what this book sets out to do. However, by compiling accounts from virtually every possible source to paint a crystal clear picture of what happened behind the scenes and how the war came to be, history demanded a book like this be written, and on this dubious anniversary, I think everyone should give it a look. Travel, finding the perfect getaway. The Maple Leaf Inn, nestled in the corner of Quiet Elmo Village in southern Zeus, within walking distance of the Republic's borders, is the most luxurious hot springs resort this reviewer has ever seen. Its tranquil Eastern aesthetic, abundant natural springs, and outstanding Eastern cuisine are nothing short of dazzling. But the true reason is to visit is indeed to soak itself. The soak itself. For you see, the Maple Leaf Inn is renowned for its open-air baths, an understandably embarrassing prospect to some, but those who succumb will be glad they did. Taking in the warm waters while gazing up at the starry sky is truly a breathtaking experience, and best of all, towels are optional. Time to go to South Bowes, everybody. And see what South Bowes has to say, and then we're gonna go to other places, I guess. Nothing has really come up yet. Yeah, you're not really getting a good rap, are you? Little Royal Army of Royalness. No, you get out of the way. I didn't mean to leave. No, that's the wrong way. That's where I'm meant to go. That was that. And that's the other house. What? Why don't you just shut up? No, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. What a time. Anything good? Oh, right. Do we need to get all of our equipment? Nope. All of our seems to have really good equipment, so I'm fine with that. Slots. Oh, we don't have enough to unlock any slots. Oh, slot 5 can be open now. Fancy. Need a fucking 120 red. That's intense. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. I have to unlock them in order. I understand. 200. Man, everyone's freaking slots are the same. This is boring as fuck. I'm actually gonna wait till I go to the next city, actually. So wait till I get to the next city. Yay, this one turned out to be really cute. Niall, this is the one you wanted, right? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, it's Stella and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of this clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested on the army way up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday, but it's after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a good shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. That sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found anymore. I see. That does make things a bit difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to the witness statements, they were seen leaving through the West Gate. Huh. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beau's markers are right through the West Gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Oliver Lundheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right. You're the guy who drank wine without paying that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. Those two are very much alike. I'm not even gonna ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Whoa. Hey, you there. What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. What do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm gonna have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Yes, they are civilians, because they're not in the army. It's army or civilians. I think that's the distinction. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Oh, hello. A colonel? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens. This is an outright embarrassment to us all. These aren't civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish for me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hawken Gate. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grant us each the ability to make up for others' shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with these recent series of events. We'll do our best not to disappoint you. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, the Colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Where's the Colonel? Hey, I don't know, right? The ranks of an army. Of course, army has what it is, doesn't it, huh? Okay. Private first class, specialist, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, first sergeant, sergeant major, command sergeant major, and sergeant major of the army. So where does corporal come into play then? Those are the enlisted ranks. Officer ranks. Second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel, brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general, general, and general of the army. Colonel. So colonel is above lieutenant colonel, major, captain, first lieutenant, and second lieutenant. That was interesting. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably is. I'll be quiet. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, y'all. Who's that you were talking in that black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? No, the general's above a colonel, I think. Because it says brigadier general. Yeah, so it's colonel and then brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general, and general. So general is higher than a colonel by according to this 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Huh. The only above that is general of the army. So yeah, so general is higher than a colonel. That was Colonel Richards of the intelligence division. You know that guy you mentioned earlier? What? Yeah, the general is above a colonel. Yeah. Yeah, general is above a colonel. Colonel's lower. You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, no. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around like this any longer. Dorothy, let's see if we can catch up to him. I can't get his voice correct. Oh my God, Darren. Aye, sir. Though I'm really not sure what we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the captain will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look serious. And I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. Well, general, I can kind of think I can understand because you're like, general is a general thing. The general populace, the general military. So you're not really a specific rank, you're a general rank. I mean, I don't know either. I mean, I'm not in the army, so I don't know. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to late. Oh, shut up. All right, then let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigations? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. All right, everyone, that is it for today. What did we get done today? We found the Linde. We found the airship. And then we also found out, we concluded that there's a mole in the army somewhere. Because Kyle was like, you're not supposed to be here yet. So something's going on. Bye, sweetie. Something super interesting. There's a mole in the army. The colonel's like, you all should work together. The general's like, nah, fuck you. And we're like, probably the general hates the bracers because Cassius was a really good military person and they're retired. And now there was some burglaries in South Bowes. So next episode, what you can expect is we're going to talk to everyone in South Bowes again. See where to go, and then we're just going to do some exploring, see if there's anywhere else we can go to pick up another quest or two, go back to the guild, see what they have. It's gonna be fun, so make sure to follow if you're on Twitch, sub if you're on YouTube, so you can get notifications for no. Everyone, if you like what you see, go and follow if you're on Twitch, sub if you're on YouTube. Both are great ways to help and support me. If you really like what you see, please tell your friends and family about me and tell them to watch. I stream from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning PST, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you really, really like what you see, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/activefireball. You get cool stuff like a sticker in the mail, game time with me, and you get access to the VODs a week early, so that's really cool. Because I edit these streams. It's the thing I'm going to go on YouTube. They actually sound really good. That's it. So I'm excited. You're excited. I hope you're excited. No emotional abuse here. Just I hope you're excited. Anyway, with that out of the way, lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.